5 fights between us and glory. Every mistake, every sacrifice, and every choice has led us here. Hundreds of hours over 4 months culminate in a chance to become the 23rd champion of the most challenging Nuzlocke ever created. Pokémon Run Bun champions of the past that came before me have always brought at least one new Pokémon to the Hall of Fame. Today we bring not one new Pokémon, not two. We bring 4 new Pokémon to the Hall of Fame, a number which has not been seen since the first 6 champions to beat this game, let alone us trying to become the 23rd champion. This Elite Four must be completed as 2 singles and 2 double battles in any combination. Despite this, only 1 champion out of the 22 before us on their original run chose to take on the legendary Drake Doubles. Today, we are following in their footsteps and choosing to take on one of the most difficult fights in the whole game. And we will therefore be the first ever to take on the Elite Four as SIDNEY singles, PHOEBE singles, GLACIA doubles, and Drake doubles. The first SSDD. There are no limits, there are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them. The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond into the impossible.
Welcome, Challenger. I am SIDNEY of the Elite Four. Let me explain the rules. You will face 4 of the greatest trainers in the region. To truly test your battling skills, we require a balance of 2 single and 2 double battles. You are free to choose which members to battle in each style. Got you, SIDNEY. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. Hell yeah, we will. That's good, looking real good. You tell me, what's it gonna be? Not healing, singles, my man, singles. Let's go! Oh, this music. Let's go. This Greninja is Focus Sash. We cannot kill it in one hit. That's why I haven't led Alakazam. If I led Alakazam, you can kind of kill this in 2 turns. 99.8% of the time, if Greninja doesn't see a kill, he clicks Spikes or Toxic Spikes. 99.2%, I think it is, actually. That is not great for my line, Spikes and Toxic Spikes. Additionally, if in that 0.8% chance he attacked Alakazam, if I led with Alakazam, I was very likely to wipe. Like, genuinely, we'd be risking, like, high rolls and crits at that point, if he didn't Spikes and didn't Toxic Spikes. I know you're thinking, 0.8%, that's like complete fiction, but I wasn't going to risk it because I thought of something better. Berserker is pre-damage that we always bait an attack from Greninja. Fast kill always out-prioritizes Spikes and Toxic Spikes, not on turn 1. I think even on turn 1 it does, but it doesn't matter because we are going to break the Focus Sash with Fake Out. Focus Sash gone. We can now kill this in 1 hit. We need to pay attention to exactly what it clicks this turn. The reason that we made Latios's HP IV 31 is so that it could live this turn. It's holding an eject button. Max roll Dark Pulse crit does not kill Latios after that HP IV scale that we invested. What you just saw is Greninja's ability, Protean. Protean changes your type to the move that you use. That's really important because it's the way that we're going to beat SIDNEY. Focus Sash is gone. Spikes is never going up. Toxic Spikes is never going up. And how we stole Soul Dew was with Trace Gardevoir. It feels so fitting, so perfect that we're going to be using Trace again in this Elite Four. Mega Evolve, and our ability becomes Trace. Trace copies Greninja's ability, and we are gonna take Protean. He is a Dark type right now, so we are gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. Mega Evolve, Trace Protean, become faster, one shot. We become a Fairy type. And we blow this Greninja away. Get out of my screen, boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Alakazam's back sprite is not the one. He's a triangle head looking ass. Necrozma comes in. Okay, this is the riskiest part of this fight. This is the 1 in 5,000 to wipe on SIDNEY singles. If it happens, like, bloody hell, come on man, I tried. This has a 97% chance for this to click Stealth Rock now. Its first turn it's out, it doesn't see any kills. If he doesn't Stealth Rock, he's going to click a Psychic move to hit me. That Psychic move crits, we're going along the line where we can lose. The way that we lose exactly is no Stealth Rocks, crits the Psychic move, and then next turn he also doesn't Stealth Rock, which is a 30% chance not to Stealth Rock the second turn, hits me with Knockoff. That leads us into a 50-50 against Yveltal. If that happens, we just wipe though. Like, it's over. The whole run is over. Let's see Stealth Rocks. Show it to me, Necrozma. Come on, Stealth Rocks, and we've got this. Because we know that his highest damage move against me right now, because I'm a Fairy type, because we know that it's always going to be a Psychic move, we are intentionally going to change ourselves to a Psychic type this turn. This is going to do very little damage, but it's all part of the plan. Show me Stealth Rocks. Show me Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks. Let's go! Okay. Now that we're a Psychic type, his highest damage move on us is Knockoff, a Dark type move. Change back into a Fairy type on the Knockoff. Resist the Knockoff. Take very little damage. And kill him the next turn. Get out of my screen, Necrozma. You're finished. Yveltal comes in now. The fictional scenario I mentioned would be 50-50 Dark Pulse and Oblivion Wing. Dark Pulse is a straight wipe if he clicks Dark Pulse, because I can't really live those moves. Because we're Fairy type right now though, he is guaranteed to click Oblivion Wing, a flying type move. This is why we have Shockwave. Turn into an electric type before he attacks us, resist the flying type move, take barely anything, and then set him up for the kill the turn after. This one goes out to Sickle. Sickle's E4 did this as well. This specific part. He didn't risk mitigate on the first turn like I did, but this rest of this line is very similar to his. And now, after that damage that he's healed, he always dies to Dazzling Gleam. Gone. Now he's gonna go into Nidoking because his entire team thinks they're dead. Nidoking comes in. Nidoking dies. If he'd have done this earlier, he could have saved himself, but he's only going into Urshifu now. Urshifu thinks it's dead to Dazzling Gleam, but because I just used Psychic, I am always dead to Sucker Punch. AI sees Sucker Punch as a guaranteed kill, so we get a completely free switch. And my goat comes in. For free! This Clefable is unaware, so we do not care about Swords Dance. Interestingly, AI never clicks stat-raising moves on you if you're unaware, except for some specific exceptions. For some reason, I actually don't know. If anyone in chat knows, I'd love to know. Swords Dance is on that exclusion list, so he can actually click Swords Dance here, but it doesn't do anything. I don't know why that is. Either way, we Draining Kiss twice. He's not gonna die, even though this is a 4 times super effective move, because he's holding a Roselli Berry. Roselli Berry halves the damage of my fairy type moves, so he's not going to take much from this. But we always heal enough that we live max roll crit the next turn. He crit me! This game is so unfair! And we finish him with Draining Kiss. Pew! Last Pokemon for Sydney. Last Pokemon. Dude, he crit me again? Can't believe this. This game, man. See ya, Urshifu. Mine is better. I have the better bear. Gyarados comes in. And because I'm unaware, he should never click Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance would actually open up a way for me to wipe, so I hope I'm correct about that. This is guaranteed Waterfall, and this is why Spikes and Toxic Spikes not being up were important. If Spikes were up, technically, Mega Gyarados, Max Roll Waterfall crit into Urshifu, into Poison Tick, into Stealth Rocks, into Spikes, kills Urshifu. So this is also why I did that crazy damage mitigation stuff in the first turn. We switch straight into Urshifu, who is holding a black belt, who outspeeds Mega Gyarados and just one-taps. Show me your Mega. Whose is better? I have the better Mega, Sydney, and I have the better bear. Get out of my lobby, kid. We were never dead to that plus Poison Tick. CC, and the first fight is over. One out of five. 1 out of 5. It was fun. It was hella fun, Sydney. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Phoebe, I'm ready. I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with my Pokemon is extremely tight. Speaking of that, your Pokemon took a beating from Sydney, eh? Please heal up. Absolutely not. You know the rules. I'm ready when you are. Hit me up with the singles, Phoebe. Let's go. Mega Alakazam is faster than this Crobat and one-shots. Give him another frag for the list. The Megazam data. It's too easy for my boy. Hit him with the spoon. Spoon him. Trace does not matter for this time. Sickle. Blood stole my strat. Oh, hilarious. Sickle, a bit. I took your strat, and not gonna lie, I improved it on Sydney singles. This one, I don't think I can't remember what you did on this. You did doubles for this fight, so everything else is different from now. I am the guy who stole souls you. You can call me a villain. That's very fair. Okay, let me look into something. Hold on. I just kind of thought of something. Give me 1 second. I made a mistake. It's not a huge mistake. I think it adds a 0.5% risk. That's kind of fiction. But I thought I dealt with this, but I haven't. Okay, let me explain what's happened. This is really frustrating. 0.5% isn't terrible, but I'm frustrated because I thought I dealt with this, but I've made a mix-up. So, Lunala right now is slower than me, and sees a kill with Moongeist Beam, ghost-type move. It's the only move it sees kill with. However, 40% of the time, because of a specific AI quirk, Lunala is actually not going to click Moongeist Beam, it's going to click Meteor Beam instead. I knew this was a possibility. Meteor Beam is a 2-turn move that raises your special attack turn 1 and then blasts off a rock type really powerful move the second turn. Lunala's holding Power Herb, which means that Meteor Beam will do both of those effects in one turn, and therefore the AI is pretty highly prioritized to do that. Therefore, 40% of the time, Lunala clicks Meteor Beam here. My plan is to switch into Urshifu. However, and actually this is one of the reasons why we changed Urshifu's nature. Before it was minus special defense nature. Exactly, Meteor Beam crit, high roll, means that Urshifu dies to 3 poison ticks. I thought I dealt with this because I think a while ago I actually wasn't going to change Urshifu's nature to Adamant. I was going to change it to Careful, plus special defense, minus special attack. That made this safe. But yesterday, I came across an issue with that nature change, where Urshifu doesn't do enough damage on Drake doubles to make it riskless. So I changed the plan from Careful to Adamant, and that fixed that. And I think in my head I was thinking like, oh, I'm going from minus special defense nature to a neutral nature with Adamant, so that'll still fix the other issue that I had. But obviously, Urshifu's going to take more damage with an Adamant Urshifu than a Careful Urshifu. It's only slightly more damage. Man, this is what happens with these Elite Four strats. You find a hole somewhere, you plug it, and then you have to re-look at your entire line because it opens up issues elsewhere. It's a bit fictional though, it's not a terrible risk. How we lose here right now is Lunala 40% Meteor Beam, into crit 6.25%, into highest 6 rolls of Meteor Beam, that's 37.5%. That then leads to me having to switch Urshifu out after killing this Lunala because I can't stay in, and if Urshifu dies I just lose. I would then have to switch into Latios on Hisuian Zorak and risk a speed tie. Additionally, not just a speed tie, a 50-50 in terms of what attack it goes for. Maybe not just. I think you're just risking crit because of Soul Dew. That's not too bad. It's basically just a speed tie. That all in all totals to something like 0.3% risk, 0.4% risk. It seems fiction to me. I'm a bit frustrated, but not because of the numerical value of the risk, but because, you know, I thought I'd fix something and then changing something else led to this. Okay, it's fiction, but there's nothing else we can do. This is the line that we have to go for anyway. We switch into Urshifu here. This is either Moongeist Beam or Meteor Beam. Let's see Moongeist Beam and then we're automatically safe. If it's Meteor Beam, don't crit, otherwise it's begun. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes! It's 2-free, it's 2-free. That was more likely, that was 60% already. Roat Berry activates. Does 12.5% damage. Breaks Lunala's ability where if it's full health, it takes half damage. Sucker Punch now murders this. PHOEBE thinks that she has a fast kill with her Hisuian Zorak, which doesn't flash like normal Zorak. So Gengar's gonna come in here, except it's not Gengar, it's Hisuian Zorak, and we just Sucker Punch kill this. Goodbye. Get out of my screen. We always lived all of that with Moongeist Beam. Marshadow comes in and sees guaranteed kill. We switch into my goat. Clefable's putting in the overtime here. Technically, and this is actually true fiction, Marshadow beats Clefable if it gets exactly 6 high roll crits in a row. It's actually, I've run the numbers on this. There's one, okay. I've run the numbers on this. It's 1 in a billion chance for this to happen. 1 in a Bilibili. That's 1. We literally out-heal this with leftovers and Moonlight. Let's see if it's 2. I'm not gonna even start sweating until it's 4. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're gonna do that again. I want to be as high health as possible. We only have 5 moonlights. It's too easy. It's too easy. And this never bulks up on me because Clefable is unaware. We're just not aware, dude. We have no idea what's going on. 1 in a Bilibili chance. Get out of here, Phoebe. And unless something else comes up that I messed up on, the rest of my E4, I think, is riskless. I think. So, okay, with my mistake, this entire E4 line, the chances of winning it were over 99%, probably 99.4% or something like that. And this is kind of it just happened out this way. I didn't mean for this to happen. I brought Soldu Latios, and I know you're thinking, he has Soldu Latios, of course he has the crazy line. This line works without Soldu. Choice Specs Latios would have worked in this entire E4. It does introduce some risk. It increases the risk magnitude by a bit. I think I'm risking double crit if I don't use Soldu a couple times, but no Soldu is possible. Additionally, the flex increases. Sorry, I have to say this. I have 2 scanner items, leftovers and choice specs. This whole line would also work with only choice specs. Leftovers does make it much safer though, so I think that if I only brought choice specs, no Soldu, no leftovers, the winning chance would be something like 90-something%. I just had to say it. I had to say it. I'm sorry. But leftovers makes this hella safe. Now we just draining kiss 3 times. Easy peasy. The important thing is that after beating this Mars Shadow, we absolutely had to be above 151 HP. Look how far away from it we are. We should be okay. Even if he max roll crits us, we still recover enough. The reason for that is Gengar comes in now. Before it Mega Evolves, Gengar does only see a kill with Sludge Wave. Never anything else. So long as I'm above 151 HP. And look at that, we're at 237. Before Gengar Mega Evolves, Shadow Tag is not active. Shadow Tag traps you in, just like Magma Hideout, just like Gothitelle, who's also in the back. This is guaranteed poison move and a Mega Evolve from Gengar. We switch into our reliable boy. Girl. Our reliable girl. Immune to poison type moves, and this felony, this Berserker, has just enough IVs, it's minus special defense nature, ooh, but just enough IVs that max roll of Shadow Ball does 279 damage, not 281. Therefore, this turn it's guaranteed Focus Blast. We can switch out because we're holding a Shed Shell. We go back into the Zam. Zam is so fast that we are faster than this Mega Gengar naturally. We trace Shadow Tag. We don't care about trapping, but this is really important because if you have Shadow Tag, you can switch out on another Pokemon that has Shadow Tag. This is vital, otherwise I would lose my Mega Alakazam here. I needed that Focus Blast to hit, but if it didn't, it doesn't matter. I would have just let Gothitelle to hit me because I need Alakazam to not be full HP after this fight. We Psychic, we Outspeed, we kill. We have Shadow Tag so we can switch ourselves out when Gothitelle comes in and tries to trap us. The trace strats are coming in every single fight, except the next one. And the next one. What am I talking about? I guess 3 out of 5 fights. We switch straight out on a guaranteed Shadow Ball into Berserker. The reason we're doing this is to bait Thunderbolt afterwards. And additionally, because I need Berserker to not be on full HP at the end of this match, but obviously I needed him to be full HP at the start of this fight, otherwise I would have baited Shadow Ball. We fake out just for some little piddly damage. We have Shadow Shell so we can switch out. This is guaranteed Thunderbolt, I believe. This is why Latios is burnt. I cannot afford Para. This is why we have been burnt this whole time. And this is where, if I was Choice Specs, we'd be risking some crits, because I think Thunderbolt into Dazzling Gleam Ooh, dazzling gleam. Bloody hell, that's not the word that I was looking for. Dazzling gleam crit. Would have been a bit scary, maybe. Even then, I'm not certain. I didn't actually look at the numbers. So choice specs would have worked here, but assault vest just stunts on this Dr. Gothtal. Double Draco. Power of Soul Dew. It's a choice specs and an assault vest without locking you into any moves. But like I said, all that we needed was yeah, I'm pretty certain that even crit Dazzling Gleam into crit Thunderbolt into burn damage wouldn't have killed Latios here, so choice specs would have worked. The risks are over, I think. Let's go, dude, let's go. 4-turn, riskless Glacia. That's all we need. 4 turns to blast her away, melt this entire room down. The first double battle of our Elite Four. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. I hope you can show me you're not like the rest. Let's have a good battle. What happens if I click singles? I thought the rules had been made clear. 2 single battles, 2 double battles. I probably shouldn't have clicked that. What if that had worked? I would have just wiped. That was not a good idea. I probably should have at least saved before I did that. Don't waste my time with silly games. Okay. Imagine if that worked. I would have just wiped. Thank you for coding that in, Dekzeh, and accounting for stupidity of players. That was actually so stupid. Bro risked the run for a text box. Nice. Okay. I hope you can show me. I will. Don't heal. Let's go. Second last time we're hearing this theme. So many people with Torkoal. Blow that boy up early game. Let's show them, Torkoal. Let's show them today why you're the GOAT. Turn 1. Crabominable is Focus Sash, and so doesn't die to one singular hit. Magearna is Ockerberry, and so takes half damage from fire moves. Magearna does not see kill on either of my Pokemon. So Magearna is guaranteed to set up Trick Room because my Berserker is actually faster than the Crabominable. That's how the AI works. So, turn 1. We fake out the Crab. And 1 of 4 eruptions. Torkoal, erupt on them, my girl! Erupt on them! Eruption never kills Magearna because of the Ockerberry. Crit does not ignore Ockerberry. That's really important. We don't want Magearna to die here. And with the fake out breaking Focus Sash, Crabominable just melts away. That's 1 eruption! Perfect. And this should be Trick Room from Magearna. Looks scary, but it's not. Trick Room? Perfect. Glacia has just given us the tools to win. Torkoal is the slowest thing on this entire team and her entire team. Torkoal baits in Kyurem. Even with Kyurem's item Room Service that lowers its speed by 1 stage in Trick Room, Berserker, you absolute beautiful Pokemon, is still slower than Kyurem, and therefore in Trick Room, where slow goes first, the order will be Torkoal Eruption, Iron Head, and we wipe the field. I know some of you guys in chat are gonna call me a filthy cheater for abusing spread bug. I don't care. Get out of my screen, Kyurem! Get out! Now, with this pre-damage, the turn is set up perfectly. Why are we pre-damaged? Well, we needed to not bait Magearna attack on turn 1. But on this turn, we needed Porygon to see an attack into the left only. Porygon gets the special attack boost. Porygon is now +1 special attack. However, it doesn't see any kills into Torkoal. It sees only try attack kill into felony. Not blizzard because it's spread. Not psychic. Only try attack. Psychic would also be fine. We hard switch into Chilan Berry Shifu. Chilan Berry halves the damage of the normal move. So we always live and we don't care about status because we're already poisoned. Erupt on him again! And abuse that beautiful spread bug. Abomasnow is still not slow enough to outslow Torkoal. He just dies. Look at that damage. Spread bug, I love you. Truck attack? Not today. Not today. I got the Chilan Berry. Even after this hail chip, Torkoal just kills Porygon this turn. Calyrex comes in, the demon, absolute monster of a Pokemon. This thing's stats are actually insane, like stupidly big. Big boy. And it has 2 abilities as well. Urshifu though, doesn't care. And neither does Torkoal. One last eruption for us. Let's go. Sucker Punch brings it into range that Calyrex always dies. And this eruption, even with the hail chip, just blows Porygon away. Filthy spread bug abuser. Go on. Call me what you want. Soul Dew stealer, filthy spread bug abuser. I don't care. We're making it to Drake doubles today, boys. It's time for the riskless Drake doubles. This fight is why Urshifu has been poisoned this entire time. I need Urshifu to be literally either 143 or 144 HP for this fight. It's that razor thin. Again, Soul Dew makes this line really safe, but I think Expert Belt Latios could do what I'm about to do as well. Keep that in mind. Okay, those of you who don't know, this game, the Hall of Fame that I showed earlier, is for people who have beaten this game in the West. There is a Chinese community who play this game, and they stream and upload on Bilibili. It's a website in China, and this website is a bit like YouTube basically. A lot of the stuff there isn't streamed and it's uploaded. So, when I was, doing my research for Drake doubles, what can I do? What have people done before? Because a lot of Chinese players have done Drake doubles. I watched quite a lot of videos. Now don't worry, the story isn't that I've stolen someone's line for this. This one is my line. I haven't seen this out there. This is just how I came to that point. This is Jiao Wo Asian. Their video is really nice. The thing is with Bilibili, now keep this in mind because it's very relevant for the story. The thing is with Bilibili is that the lines that you watch on Bilibili are either one of 2 things. They're either this crazy, unique, new guy line that's beautifully cooked. It's been sitting in the oven, simmering, beautiful, beautiful cook, with really unique lines. And I think this one is one of them, actually. It's not what I'm doing, but it is a Drake doubles. But sometimes on Bilibili, you come across videos that are not like that. And I've watched several Bilibili runs where the runner risks a straight crit, would just end the Elite Four. Not once, but like multiple times per fight. So the odds of losing are like, I don't even know, like a coin flip. And I don't think those videos are streamed. So it's a bit like they're just uploading a video, and then if it's a line that only wins 50% of the time. So it's a bit like, So you've got to be careful about the lines that you see on Bilibili. Some of them are beautiful though. I'm really not talking anyone down. Like genuinely, some of the Bilibilis are freaking fantastic. Oh, is that the Luke, by the way? Holy moly, if it is. Luke, 我会说一点中文，因为我的女朋友是从新加坡来的，所以10年前我开始自己慢慢学习， Translation for those of you who didn't understand. My girlfriend, well, she's my fiance now actually. My fiance is Chinese and I've been with her for like 10 plus years. We met when we were in high school actually. She's my day one. And a few years ago, maybe several years ago, I started teaching myself Chinese. And so that came in really useful because actually it helped me create an account on Bilibili and message 教我ASEAN. So that's part of the story. But before we get to that, I jumped the gun a bit because I saw Luke in chat message some Chinese. Take a look at this line and tell me what you think. Drake double starts with Dragapult on one side and Suicune on the other. Drake doubles Dragapult is Focus Sash, so you can't kill it in one hit. And its moveset is Dragon Darts, Shadow Ball, Reflect, and Light Screen. Suicune has Tailwind and it's really hard to kill. Have a look at this and let me know what you think, because when I watched this video, my mind exploded with ideas. This is the basis for my entire run. Turn 1 is all that matters, and Xiao Xi Miao is the most important one to look at. This turn right here, right there. Anyone see what I'm seeing? Dragapult went for Dragon Darts, okay? Dragapult went for Dragon Darts. I saw this and my mind exploded. Dragon Darts is a move that hits twice, 2 darts. In singles, it's really useful. It's one of the reasons why Dragapult is like one of the greatest Pokemon in this game, because you can ignore things like Focus Sash. You hit twice. But in doubles, Dragon Darts is the only move in the game that does this. But in doubles, as a double hit move, it splits up and hits each Pokemon. So Dragon Darts hits, in that video, it hits Absol once, and then hits Roserade once. But look at what Jiawo ASEAN did. Jiawo ASEAN had Roserade pre-damaged. Why would you pre-damage someone? The only reason is for 2 things. You either want to switch into someone else or protect, because you're baiting something. Suicune went for Tailwind that turn, I believe, so it wasn't baiting a Suicune move. It was baiting Dragon Darts. But Dragon Darts? If it's baiting Dragon Darts, why didn't it switch? Dragon Darts would kill. And that's where my mind went. What if the AI doesn't realize that Dragon Darts splits like this? What if the AI thinks, just like in singles, the Dragon Darts is going to hit Roserade twice? If that is the case, Drake doubles is blown wide open. That was the basis for my idea. There is additionally another point that's going to be really important in this game. In real Pokemon games, Dragon Darts will literally avoid fairy types because it's smart and knows that fairy types are immune. In this game, it doesn't do that. Now, remember my point about some, very few, I'll be honest, because I've seen some fantastic lines on Bilibili, some Bilibili lines being a bit sus. I needed to establish for certain this was the case. I wasn't about to cook a line and go into the line, and then it turns out Jiawo ASEAN was literally just risking everything on the first turn. Because if AI doesn't see what I just said, in that universe, maybe Jiawo ASEAN was literally just risking Reflect and Light Screen from Pult and straight risking Wipe on turn 1. So I created an account, I messaged Jiawo ASEAN, and then they confirmed that China has known about this for a while. I'm sure some of the goats, like I bet like Joe or like Safety, I bet Dekzeh, some Dons probably know about this already. Terra knows, of course Terra knew. But also Terra, the reason I didn't want to ask on Discord is because I wanted to keep the line a secret. So that's also why I messaged on Bilibili. So I wanted to keep the line a secret. So I DM'd Bilibili. Okay, people knew. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna use that knowledge to break Drake's ankles today. Because those 2 pieces of information, the AI thinks that Dragon Darts hits twice on one Pokemon, and Dragon Darts doesn't avoid fairies. That's all we need to break Drake apart.
Hey, listen!
Who is Gremmy and why is everyone bullying him? Well, Gremmy is the 16th champion of Run Bun, a fantastic player who's now replaying the game in New Game Plus. Except 2 days before my Elite Four, this happened.
Fuck, we just double kill turn 1. We should never get Protect on Sylveon, and it should be nothing happening except us killing. Oh my god, I fucked up!
By a twist of fate, Gremmy had made the exact same mistake that the AI was about to make.
3 Mon, Drake doubles, riskless. With the power of Bilibili behind us, Drake, you're going down. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us. At times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? It takes Bilibili! Let's go! Let's go. This is why Urshifu couldn't be Rash Nature. Rash Nature is minus Spadef. That's the nature that I had on you, Urshifu. Urshifu is exactly 144 HP. Dragapult minimum roll of Dragon Darts is 72. Dragapult thinks it has a fast kill into Urshifu, but one Dragon Dart crit never kills Urshifu. This is the beauty of this line. Suicune doesn't see a kill into Urshifu because we are no longer minus Spadef. If we were minus Spadef, Scald can do 146. That's why we had to change our nature on Urshifu. Extremely vital, and sets this up so that Scald max roll is 142. Urshifu is going to close combat the Suicune. We are going to take a Dragon Darts on Urshifu, one only, never die. Urshifu is going to get switched out. And Suicune is always going for Tailwind this turn because it sees no kills, and it knows that my Urshifu is faster than the Suicune. We CC. And we Encore. Only one! Not 2! It fails! Holy, look at the crit. Didn't matter. Eject Pack is an item that switches you out once you lower your defenses. We get a free switch after doing this damage into Latios, who stays at 207 HP, and we've achieved the Encore on Suicune. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch, but slow Encore only lasts for 2 more turns. It doesn't matter whether it's a glitch or not, that's just what we're working with. We have a very specific number of turns to do this. This is also why I made Urshifu adamant instead of careful, because technically, if Urshifu was careful, close combat minimum roll into what I'm about to do now, over the next few turns, can leave Suicune on like 2 HP. It's like extreme fiction, but man, the riskless Drake doubles was calling to me. And I thought that it fixed everything, but obviously it opened up some risk on PHOEBE, but it's okay. We have the riskless Drake double. Now, this is Tailwind turn 2 for the enemy. On this turn, we are going to Ice Beam the Suicune. Ice Beam out damages its leftovers, and this is how the crit on CC doesn't matter. It's all calculated. And now, until the end of the battle, Clefable clicks one move, follow me, redirecting both Dragon Darts into Clefable. Pult has 16 Dragon Darts, so we have 16 turns to beat this fight. That's exactly, razor thin, the exact number of turns that we need to beat this fight risklessly. Do it, Clefable. Stunt on him. Dragapult sees only fast kill into Latios with only Dragon Darts. It's over for you, Drake. I was a bit worried that Follow Me wouldn't work on the mechanics, but it does. Crit Ice Beam never killed there because I need it not to kill. This is Suicune's last turn of Encore. We use this turn to Tailwind, and we Follow Me. Get wrecked, Dragapult! We Tailwind. That's Tailwind turn 1 for us. That Tailwind is extremely important because it sets up the rest of the line. Suicune's Encore ended, but it doesn't matter. Latios is faster, and Thunderbolt kills Suicune. Just keep following him, dude. Just keep following him. The opposing team's Tailwind peters out. That was really important. That's why I didn't kill Suicune earlier. I could have with Thunderbolt. However, the Charizard sees no kills here, and it knows it's slower. Charizard is guaranteed to click Tailwind this turn, never anything else. It's not going to go for Hurricane. We're not risking Confusion. We're not risking Crit. Latios Thunderbolt has a 50% chance to kill this Charizard, but we don't care. Because after it Tailwinds, we still have Tailwind up and we just kill him the next turn. This is why I think Expert Belt Latios can also do exactly what I'm doing right now. This Thunderbolt might just kill the Charizard. If it does, we beat this fight in 15 turns. If it doesn't matter. We beat this fight in 16 turns on the last Dragon Darts from the Pult. Let's go! Stunt on them, Latios! Didn't matter, but it's hype. Latios wanted it. Let's show Drake who the true Dragon Master is. The reason Latios is pre-damaged to 207 is because Zekrom, technically, if Zekrom rolls 2-shot Scale Shot, it doesn't see guaranteed kill on Latios, unless I'm at this HP. This is why Latios had to take some damage. Zekrom doesn't see kill with its electric moves on either Pokemon. Both Zekrom and Dragapult are locked into only Dragon moves. You might think we have infinite turns just to abuse here, but we don't because of Dragapult's PP. I need to do things in exact order now. In fact, I have 6 turns that I'm going to work with right now. And it should be Dragon move every single turn from both Pokemon into Follow Me Clefable. Turn 1, we Ice Beam the Pult. This never kills because it's Focus Sash. And we Follow Me. There's the Focus Sash. Doesn't matter. We need Dragapult to stay here. Freeze doesn't matter either. There's the Dragon Darts. Let's see the Dragon move. That's right. That's goddamn right. Now, we need to beat this with maximum turns of Tailwind up. Ice Beam is risking crits, so we're not going to do that. We're going to take our time. We're going to Thunderbolt this Zekrom exactly 4 times until we have 9 PP left. Thunderbolt means that I don't accidentally kill the Zekrom. And after 4 Thunderbolts, I believe Zekrom should always be dead to Ice Beam. That was 1 Thunderbolt. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Minimum roll of 4 Thunderbolts puts this at 221 HP. Minimum roll of Ice Beam is 244. We don't want to kill this just yet. We set up Tailwind. We Follow Me. Tailwind lasts 4 turns. It's over for you, Drake. Give me that title. Give me that Dragon Master title. Tailwind turn 1. Tailwind turn 2. This is the 11th Follow Me. Pult still has D-Darts left. There we go. Perfectly cooked. And this is beautiful. Zygarde comes in. Zygarde knows it's dead to Latios. Zygarde is going to go for Extreme Speed into Latios. You might think that puts us into Shadow Ball range, but it doesn't. Because Follow Me is +2 priority. Extreme Speed is +2 priority. Who's faster right now, Clefable or Zygarde? It's Clefable because we have Tailwind up. Follow Me brings the Extreme Speed straight into Clefable. Clefable doesn't care, dude. He's bold. She? I actually don't remember. Pixelian? She's bold. She don't care. Clefable is my goat. What a beast. No one will ever talk smack of Clefable ever again. True goat. True goat. Salamence comes in. We still have Tailwind. We run it again. Ice Beam. The Peachal curse is cleansed. Clefable has found her true calling. We Ice Beam. We follow me. Mega Salamence? Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter. I have the better dragon. Like I said, anyone with Expert Belt Latios and a Clefable, I think, can set this up pretty similarly. Maybe even Latias. 3 Mondrake doubles. My gift to the community. And he only has, I believe, 2 Dragon Darts left. That's 2 turns we have left to kill this. 1 to account for Thunderbolt not killing Charizard, and another to drop a Draco. The cook of my life. The cook of my life. Give me those trumpets. Yes! You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. Thank you, Drake. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is Bilibili. Now remember, this is the final fight of the game. If I win this fight with 1 Pokemon left over, we win. Man, I'm getting emotional here. This is it. This is what it's all come down to. 3 months of streaming almost every day. Hundreds of hours. So much time cooking. Emerald was my first Pokemon game as a child. Wallace's theme means so much to me. Hearing Wallace's theme means so much after everything that I put into this game. Those lights, man. Those lights. Those lights. Man, I'm gonna remember this moment forever, aren't I? Guys, ready for one of the best themes in all of Pokemon? Welcome, Mel. That incident in Souptopolis City, that was superb work, putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learn many things from Pokemon. Hella true. This game, this Nuzlocke teaches you a lot about yourself, I'll be honest. And this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. How could I forget, Wallace? I'm not suited up. Now we're ready. Now I'm ready. Now! Who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon and Hoenn? Show me right here and right now. Turn that music up, dude. Let's go. Champion Wallace sends out Kyogre. The god of the seas, the legendary Pokemon, Poseidon personified. Heavy rain falls on the battlefield. One lone tortoise stands there in front of us as this god of the seas barrels towards us. The fires of Torkoal are spitting out in the rain. Torkoal takes one last look at us. She nods in understanding. Shellrupt, it's been beautiful, and we will never forget you. Guaranteed water move, never a risk of para, only straight to Focus Sash, and we start this fight off with a bang. Goodbye, Shellrupt. That was a roll. Shellrupt wanted it. A god versus a tortoise, who wins? That's goddamn right. Who do we send in? We send in Zam. Kinanculus. steps forward past the broken remains of his comrade. Murder in his eye. Vengeance in his eye. Barraskewda comes in. This thing is a demon. Base 136 speed. 308 speed, doubled in the rain. 616 speed. This thing is probably one of the fastest things in the whole game, and it's choice banded and hits like a truck. Trace has underlined this entire run. It let us steal Soul Dew, and it's going to let us become the champion. We Mega Evolve! We Trace! Through Trace we steal Swift Swim, double our own speed. Do it to a Megazam. Psychic is a one-shot. Demon down. We are pre-damaged from an earlier fight, such that Gudra, who comes in, never ever clicks Curse. This is always an attack. We go straight into Urshifu. Urshifu leaps forward, protects his comrade. Her comrade, I guess. Kung Shui. CC is a one-shot. At this reduced defense and special defense and the health that we're at, we bait in Palkia fast kill only. Urshifu is in danger, but we need her to win. It's been real. It's been real. Pixelian, no one will ever talk smack about you again. I have put you into the hearts of hundreds today. You beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. You are my goat. 07 for Pixelian. My goat. We are timid Latios. Almost exclusively for this turn. I think maybe it helped on Drake doubles as well. Latios comes in. Choice Specs would have done the exact same thing as we need here. We straight up murder this with Draco. This baits in the Swampert. 2 left! 2 left! This is guaranteed Ice Beam, never anything else. Berserker, Felony, you reside in my heart. You are my favorite Pokemon. This will not change that. But it's time for you to take one for the team. We will always remember you though. Me for sure, and everyone else in the Hall of Fame. I'll see you there, buddy. It's been real. You've been with me from very, very early on in this game. You've had my back the whole time. What a wonderful design Pokemon. And I'm so proud to be able to Hall of Fame you. Fake out just because we can. And we don't go down without a fight. Never. We bullet punch. We go down swinging. Respect to my favorite Pokemon. Oh, the sad sound of death. Urshifu, you're a Don. Everyone knows you're a Don. Kung Shui. Everybody knows how amazing you are. You're on like almost everyone's team. Give me one last sucker punch for the lads. Dark Shifu is the GOAT. I love Dark Shifu. Water Shifu would not have done any of this for me. Let's go. Bit more chip for the lads. And then that's an 07. And now, remember guys, Alakazam has hidden power. What hidden power does Alakazam have? Let me hear in the comments, let me hear. Now, I want you guys to take notes here, okay? Everyone get out the notepad. Alakazam has hidden power water, okay? Everybody remember this, and if anyone asks between now and the end of the game, tell them it's hidden power water, okay? Anybody. What hidden power does Alakazam have? Oh my god, it's hidden power water. It's very, very important, okay? Very important. Remember it. Hidden power water. Water, water, water. Okay, okay. HP water! Yeah, HP water certainly kills this, right? Hidden power depends on your IVs. IVs are pretty much set when you catch a Pokemon, except this game allows you to change IVs to 31 exactly. When I caught this Alakazam, I sat down in front of the hidden power IV calculator. I plugged in every single combination of IVs that I could, changing every single IV, and somehow, some way, changing exactly speed and special defense. Speed was something that I needed anyway, but special defense is only to achieve the hidden power grass! Swampert's only weakness. Get out of here, Swampert! Trace the Swift Swim. It's over for you, Wallace. One left. One left. We Psychic. If Zam wants this, he'll crit or drop. Otherwise, Latios cleans up. We never bait Ice Beam, so we don't risk Freeze. Holy! The Manaphy wants this. Zam? You want this? You crit right here. Otherwise, it's been real, my guy. It's been real. Cananculus, you are a Don. That's okay. Respect for the Mega Alakazam. And we finish the Mon that has defined this run. Sol Dew Latios. One Mon to the end. It's fitting. It's fitting it's you, Soultream. One last Draco. Before the Hall of Fame! Latios the Soul Survivor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And so this journey comes to an end. I have some words I'd like to say, however, in particular thanking the kindness I've received from this community. Omar, Rydia, Kappa, and PMD Cat were some of the first to engage with my streams, and their warm, welcoming hands meant everything to a small streamer just getting started. Hugely grateful to Squirk and Moxie, who are the main reason I had the audience I did for my Elite Four stream. Moxie, in particular, is one of the reasons I even began streaming. Working full-time as a doctor, I never thought I'd be able to do something like this, but watching Moxie thrive, who also works full-time, showed me that if I wanted something bad enough, there was nothing stopping me. Big shout out to everyone on the Hall of Fame, all fantastic players. In particular, I want to mention Jofer and Kindlecause, who are some of my biggest inspirations with the creativity and ingenuity they display in Nuzlocking. Next, I want to say thank you, Pichal. Many of us simply wouldn't be here without you. Finally, I have a lot of gratitude for Dekzeh, the creator of this Romhack. How wonderful that a community can get so excited about a game so long after its release.